Hello, my name is Josh Lamouria. I am the superintendent of Mastodon State Historic Site, Sandy Creek Covered Bridge State Historic Site, and Governor Daniel Dunklin's Grave State Historic Site. Today I am at the Limestone Hill Trailhead near the Mastodon State Historic Site Museum parking lot in Imperial, Missouri. Amid the sprawling suburban neighborhoods, Mastodon State Historic Site hosts 3 hiking trails, a playground, picnic areas, access to Rock Creek, and a green space to escape to. There is also a museum dedicated to the indigenous people and Ice Age animals that once lived in this area. This is one of the first places in the world that produced evidence supporting the idea that humans and Ice Age animals lived together and interacted. A Clovis point was found in association with a mastodon bone in 1979. Sandy Creek Covered Bridge is a tranquil picnic and sightseeing spot located just outside of Hillsboro, Missouri. Built in 1872 to allow passage from the Jefferson County seat of Hillsboro to the city of St. Louis, it is one of only 4 remaining covered bridges in Missouri. Governor Daniel Dunklin's Grave State Historic Site is a small gravesite overlooking the Mississippi River. Missouri's 5th governor is laid to rest here. Governor Daniel Dunklin is considered the father of Missouri public schools. Flash flooding in May and July have greatly affected operations at all 3 parks. Flash flooding at Sandy Creek Covered Bridge in May wiped out gravel on the trails. We brought in 30 tons of screenings and 10 tons of pea gravel. At Governor Daniel Dunklin's grave, we continue to repair the trail that gets washed out with heavy rains. We have placed 18 tons of screening so far this year. At Mastodon State Historic Site, we have been hit hard. The Spring Branch Trail has been scoured by 5 flash flooding events. This did cause the area to be closed a few days as it was repaired. The playground was also damaged twice, and we brought in 30 cubic yards of ground mulch to repair the lack of fall material. This was especially disappointing after we completely overhauled the playground in May. Damage was also recorded in the special use area. The parking lot was washed out, and the bridge handrail was damaged by debris. We are very fortunate to have had such an awesome team to address the issues as quick as possible. We also received assistance from other parks.
At both Sandy Creek and Mastodon, we're working hard to tackle the ongoing threat of invasive plants. Our number 1 priority is minimizing the impact that honeysuckle has on our sites. This year, our tenacious volunteers and team members have been working hard to remove honeysuckle along the Wildflower and Limestone Hill trails here at Mastodon. In addition to removing the invasive plants, we're also mapping their spread throughout our parks. And we're monitoring the macroinvertebrate species that live in our creeks. In total, we've spent over 100 hours this year on natural resources stewardship. But we can't do it alone. If you're interested in protecting our site's natural resources, we encourage you to come volunteer with us. We've also been working hard to bring our site's stories to the public. We're focusing on bringing you accessible, educational, and fun interpretive programming. So far in 2024, we've offered 125 on-site programs, which includes field trips, guided hikes, and public classes and events. Through these programs, we were able to interact with over 3,800 guests across all sites. And with tons of additional programming scheduled for this fall, we're sure this number will continue to grow. Accessibility is a priority for all of our programming. We recently held our first Deaf and Hard of Hearing Family Days program here at Mastodon, at which we had an American Sign Language interpreter present. We've also hosted 2 Seniors to Parks programs, which provide special opportunities for seniors to enjoy our site. Additionally, we've made it a priority to do outreach in our community. We believe it's important to bring our site stories to those who may not be able to physically visit. We've traveled to several schools, libraries, and community events. Through the 23 outreach programs we've done this year, we've been able to reach 1,145 people who may not have otherwise had the chance to connect with our site. We have many exciting things planned over the next year. We are working on creating sensory kits to loan out to our visitors with neurodivergence and sensory processing disorders. We are also updating the interpretive panels at Governor Dunklin's grave and hope to bring additional information about Daniel Dunklin to park visitors. Thank you for watching our public information video. Please feel free to share this link with your friends and family. Commenting will be open for 30 days, and we value your feedback. If you have any questions, the historic site contact information is listed in the video description for your convenience. Thanks to the citizens of Missouri, our state parks and historic sites are supported by 0.5% of the parks, soils, and water sales tax. This sales tax allows free access to Missouri's 93 state parks and historic sites. Remember, you're always welcome in Missouri state parks.